back, and today we got something very important. Something we haven't talked about, a brand new method for something we haven't talked about in a while. Team Affinity. You gotta keep it in your head, man. I mean, we got all-star vouchers that you can be unlocking because they dropped some PXP missions, which we covered before, but there's a new, very good method. Take a look at what you see on the screen right here. Jim Edmonds, 2 plate appearances, 108 parallel XP points. Chase McDermott, 1 inning, 200 parallel XP points. You know, Rafael Palmeiro had 2 plate appearances and a double, and he had 200 PXP. How am I racking up all of this PXP, and how can you rack it up as well? Smash like and subscribe, want to join the Discord. Again, we have like incentives. Get the likes up, and you get buy lists, you get member exclusive videos. Simple as that. Also, join the Discord and become a member. Helps out the channel, and will help you make stubs. Hidden channels in the Discord. Events. And specifically, the Moonshot event. But it's different. The Moonshot event, I was thinking to myself, oh, baby, don't let Schwarbaum face a common pitcher. And they didn't. They didn't let Schwarbaum. It's only legend batters or common hitters. So they definitely restricted the lineups from using your fantasy God Squad and actually racking up runs with any person from any team. Unlucky. Now, the rules are simple. It's a very easy game. So you're going to be on All-Star. You're going to be at Coors Field. Now, Coors Field is a bit laggy when pitching, at least in my opinion. So far, I've played a couple of these games. I'm going to break down how I've been getting the PXP. The bad part about events is, in my opinion, you're playing for absolutely nothing. There's no, all right, get 25 event wins, get this card like years past, no packs. It's dry. They basically got, in my opinion, events it's not even a mode. It's not even something where you can earn rewards. Sure, there's a couple multiplayer program missions that are specific to events, and I guess, yeah, you get some stuff. You know, anything you get in events does count for these. Who cares? It's trash. It's trash. It's not good enough, man. The event is a shambles. It's not good. However, PXP, heading over to Team Affinity. Now, hopefully you already have some of the diamond cards for some of these Team Affinity teams. With the Legends and Flashbacks collection coming soon, you're going to want that Jolt Team Affinity voucher. So, assuming you have some of these Team Affinity teams complete, right? And I mean complete, getting this 55k diamond. These are the teams you're going to want to target to get the PXP missions. Look at this. Look at the missions they dropped. 5,000 points, 5,000 points, 10,000 points, and 25,000 points. Do the math. That's 45,000 Team Affinity points on the table if you get 8,000 parallel XP with players from that team. And every single team has this 8,000 parallel XP mission. Now, 8,000 parallel XP can seem daunting for sure. However, that's what we're going to talk about today, how to get this done quick. And you should be doing it right now because we're in double PXP week. I would never, ever, ever, ever recommend going for that 8,000 PXP unless it was double PXP week, and it is. So let's take a look at how the parallel XP tracks. Let's look at a guy like P5 Schwarbaum. Take a look at parallel XP, right? Right now, this is what it's looking like. 30 PXP for a plate appearance. 40 PXP for a home run. The double PXP is a game changer. For one plate appearance, you're going to be getting 30 points. And then assuming you get a hit, you're at least close to 50. Now, take a look at something very important. If you play in ranked events, Battle Royale, or Co-op, do not play Co-op, but you get 1.5 times the PXP points. So if you load up in the Moonshot event, now a plate appearance isn't 30, it's 45, because you're already doubled the PXP from what it should be. I think a plate appearance is usually 15. Now it's 30, but now it's 45. So you can see how this just stacks and stacks and stacks and makes it very worthwhile. Usually, you know, the last PXP method was going into play versus CPU, you load up with your God Squad, and you basically just destroy the Rockies at Coors Field on rookie difficulty. Okay, however, the event is a game changer. It's worth doing this in the Moonshot event with the 1.5 time online multiplayer. You're facing common pitchers. It's not that hard. Now, take a look at what I am doing, and you guys can comment down below what you guys think. You know, you don't really have, there's not too many teams where you can say, all right, I have enough people to actually make a fieldable team. Like right now, sure, the Cincinnati Reds, maybe I can make a lineup because I got the 78. Anything above a bronze right here is definitely playable in this mode. Even a common. Commons are playable in, you know, they're facing common pitchers, so it's even. But you want to be using kind of the best overalls you can have. So Jerry Harris, yeah, whole play. This supercharged Noel Marte, whole play. Austin Wynn. So yeah, check your teams. See what teams you have that have enough players to be doing it. But first off, I recommend just doing it for the teams that you already have the Team Affinity Diamond for. I wouldn't be doing this for the teams that you haven't gotten that progress with. You're cooked on those teams, and honestly, it's not worth your time. It probably is, but I would just stick with the 15 that you already have done. So take a look at what I'm doing. I have a team with about 4 or 5 Orioles. So I got Cal, I got Brian Roberts, I got Palmeiro. These guys can get it done. I have a couple Cardinals in. We got Jamie Boy, we got Carlos Beltran, and then we have the bums. And then at catcher, I couldn't be asked to be using a common. So I just put in Piazza. Ignore that. You should be using, what you would like to see is probably 2 or 3 teams being completed at once. Also, make sure you strategically select your pitchers. I've been going for the Orioles most dominantly. So I use Brandon Young every game, and then I have a bullpen full of 4 Orioles guys. So those are the pitchers I've been using, because the pitcher PXP, again, that is also 1.5x. So 1 innings pitched, it's 120 parallel XP points. That is disgusting. That's very, very good, and that'll definitely stack up very quick. So doing the events with a parallel XP theme team can be something very good. I recommend doing about probably 3 teams at once. So in this instance, I'm doing the Cardinals, I'm doing the Orioles, and I would be going for probably the Diamondbacks as the 3rd team I'd be doing. I almost have enough people to be doing 2 teams at once. You can see I do have a Diamondbacks player in there, and I would probably go back and put in a D-back as a catcher. And that's what I would recommend doing. Now, taking a look at my game history, just to show you guys that this mode is not that hard. Let's see, this is play versus CPU. My first game in the Moonshot event, I put up 14. I won 14-1. I put up 14 in 2 innings, okay? Game 2, a little bit different. Only put up 2. We were playing someone. It was tough. And in the final game, I put up 4. It doesn't really matter how many runs you give up. It doesn't really matter if you lose these games. Honestly, if you win a game, what I recommend is forfeiting your entry. You want to be playing the worst kids possible. It might even be worth just going into the game, quitting your first game, and starting your run 0-1, so that you can be playing other players that are also 0-1. That could be a worthwhile strategy, because you don't want to be, you go 1-0, you go 3-0, you go 4-0. I mean, you're playing for a silver at 5 wins, first off. And second off, you're going to be playing other people that are 3-0, 4-0, 5-0. I'm trying to rack up Team Affinity PXP points and put up 14 a game. Not be putting in there, not 3-3 using common pitchers. So that is the method for PXP that you guys can be doing, I think, all week. I know double PXP ends April 29th. Oh, that's a week. It's a week. That's a week away. I'm getting excited for the roster update. It's coming May 2nd. April 29th, the stats stop counting for the roster update. April 29th, the double PXP also ends. So definitely recommend utilizing this Legends Moonshot PXP method. Let me know what you guys think down below. Thanks for watching. Peace.